As intended, so it is. Yeah. Greetings, I am Pillar Nexus, the Ancient Gladiator, today with more EVE Online, because why not? Alright, there's some talk about some stuff along the way. There's my Rupture, keep thinking about getting skin for it one of these days. I'm thinking if I ever have enough loyalty points through something. Swear there's gotta be like, there's a skin for one of these, right? Any connections. Yeah, that might help. I swear there's a skin for something in one of the loyalty point stores for one of the ships. Oh yeah, it's the Republic Fleet Ordnance. After, oh sure, oh there we go. I need a ton of LP and a good amount of money. Speaking of, uh, how's it going? Last few transactions. Minmatar shuttles are selling decently, along with my Rifter. That reminds me. Industry. So I've been doing some work on that. We've got the Minmatar shuttles. Keep right clicking by accident. There we go. I know there's a place that'll actually buy the shuttles, but also like having them for sale just to try to make a little bit more money. So we'll see how the current stack sells, and then go from there. But first, I need to go get my blueprint from good old fucker mix. I was planning to go to Heck for the um, usual research. All right, for and then let's chat for a bit. Um, yeah, today is the freaking mini convention thing, and it's just really just a bunch of um, sales booths and at least a few people dressed up. I was supposed to have my cosplay done in time for to wear it today, but I couldn't get it done. Too many things in the way, like board games and all that. But I do plan to finish that cosplay for the future. I'm probably not going to any anime conventions this year, but I want to go next year. Non-Descon's up in Denver, and it's going to be expensive, but that's why I'm planning to do it next year because I'll have the time and the money for it. Some hurdles to do. I've got some hurdles to deal with this year, and then I'll be better prepared for next year. As long as I don't need to buy another computer, that should be fine financially. I know I'm thinking about getting. I need to get another mattress. I got this one last year and it's held up, but the support, it's a used mattress, so the support's kind of weird. So I'm gonna start saving up for that.
Docking request accepted.
Yeah, today was just getting out of the house and attempting to be social. I stopped by the game store to see if any of my games sold. One of them did. Um, was hoping to get maybe some card sleeves for the next board game for Pillar loves tabletop games. Okay, back up. I have to wonder how much research is too much research. Uh, I will be up early enough tomorrow to do this, to swap it out and do the next one. Rift? How popular are Rifters anyway? Market details. I mean, I was able to sell one of them. There's a decent amount of demand, a decent price. So I, at the very least, have an outlet option if I do make a bunch of them, or I can sell for a little bit higher. Yeah, the further these prices are apart, the more I get a little bit worried about being able to sell stuff. I'm sorry if you can hear other people, but there's no other time for this. Hold on.
Check the arrival times of other caravans for your best chance of securing curiosities from the Great Wildlands.
Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try to get through this before too many interruptions line up. Materials. Always good to put materials research first. I can get up early enough tomorrow before work and swap it over to time research. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm sorry for any further interruptions or any other noise in the background, but some things just cannot be helped right now. Let's see here. I'm gonna double check my market orders. Okay, so in about 2.5 hours, I'm gonna have to um, double check Geffer 8 and see if it's sold or not, the ammo. Alright. And if not, then I can just take them somewhere that will just buy them cheap. I don't care. Yeah, this is always interesting to see how the business in this game, plays out. I keep thinking there's this board game called Executive Decision, it might be interesting to revisit that game and see about remaking it with the EVE Online Code of Paint. Because you got your resources that you try to buy. You got to bid high for them, or you might not get any. And then you turn the resources into goods, and you try to sell the goods for as cheap as possible, as cheap as you're willing to accept. But if you make them too expensive, you won't sell them. It's an interesting game, but it's a lot of just kind of head down paperwork, which is not always the most fun things. But at least that with that, players can mess with each other. Yeah. It's torn between doing that and maybe looking at getting another business game I used to have, but I never got to play. Star Trek Galactic Enterprises. You acquire these cards that represent production that you can sell. Production for products you can sell, and if you're the only one producing them, you can like sell as at max price. But if multiple people are selling, there's a chance for players to screw each other over. Because you sell at max price and no one else did, then you're not selling anything. So there's kind of agreement between producers to sell at a given price and to trust each other on that and not screw each other over. I have to wonder if that's what it would mean, if that's what it means to have a cartel, or if I'm got my definitions fucked up. But another one. uh, I always I always enjoy business and games, just because. Yeah. Yeah, I said earlier I was looking for card sleeves, and um, I'm looking for card sleeves because I have one more game coming for Pillarless Tabletop Games. It was at a decent price, considering how difficult the game is to find anyway. Getting it for the price I could find it was worth it. But that should be the last game because I really can't keep getting these. I mainly got it because one, I'm already familiar with the game, and two, it looks cool, so that might get people's attention. So we dock and go do the rest of the business. Selling all this crap. See, this is why I risk my butt and go out and fight and shit. Is you find these warp disruption field generators, and they sell for like around 4 million after taxes. And of course, I'm gonna need all the money I can get to move into the next stage of my plan with the game. I'm sorry.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Yeah, I may end up having to cut this short, but I wanted to do at least something here. Yeah. Build, kick ass, and salvage stuff. It's my way of life in this game. Either that or go mining and manufacturing and sell stuff. We can probably squeeze the window a little bit. Yeah, let's squeeze it a little bit that way. That's a bit tight. Oh yeah, that side does not squish that much. Right. Okay. Oh, that's right. Everything is on my ship. Um, we keep the depleted uranium for my Rifter because sometimes I just want to go actually fight instead of relying on my drones. If you saw the little drone list for the rupture, you saw all four kinds. But I'm looking at getting the next levels to reach. Okay. There, it's in the hangar. I can sell it now. Good old immediate sales. Yeah, whenever I see something for like lower, it's like, okay, is it low enough to be worth going out of my way to buy and sell it to the person willing to pay the most for it? Uh, but yeah, other stuff going on lately. Um, Visited a used bookstore today and found um, Burning Chrome by William Gibson. If you like the sound of pages getting flipped, here we go. There we go. Fairly small size of a book you can get through in maybe an evening, or like depend depends on how much you like to read in a given instance. So yeah, it's 10 little stories instead of one big one, which is nice. But the last story is called Burning Chrome. But I thought it'd be nice to revisit that one and um, see how the little stories flow and all that. I remember I remembered some of them a little bit better than I remembered others. Like for me, one of the big ones that sticks out is a dogfight. Um, Dogfight and the Hinterlands were like the ones that stuck out the most. Contaminated nanite compound sells for a shitload. I have to. People keep leaving wrecks behind. It's like, do you not equip salvagers? Do you not care to? Did you have to leave in a hurry? It's like it's extra money. Just so much extra money that could be had. I guess people value their time more than the money from the salvage. It's kind of random too. Yeah, I was talking about Burning Chrome. Um, I want I want to go over the stories again and just think about how they're their form and all that, and start thinking about working on my own story ideas for my game mechanics discussion of um, impressions, motivations, wisdom, and fear, all that, and get to work on that, and maybe make something out of it, because it'd be nice. It's something extra. See if anything's sold in the process of selling. Okay. I need to figure out what to do with all the cybermarks. They're good for something. Right. So that's all the salvage. Let's go to sell the ammo next. Yeah, the market's flooded. I can sell for cheap. Okay. We'll go fight shit before the stream is over. Don't worry. I promise. FPS. Please don't drop on me, FPS. Alright. Oh yeah, the other day I was worried about the internet connection for the capacity for this computer to connect to the internet. I was like, oh crap. And then I just had to reset the router and all that. But still, big worry there because there's no way to plug in an Ethernet cord. I wouldn't be able to really stream, but I could still work on a video and maybe upload that. Okay. Market orders. I have 3 spaces open for standing sales. So I'll review the prices for these. FPS, what are you doing? FPS. It keeps dropping a little bit. I'm hoping it doesn't affect the quality too badly. Market details. Of course, the estimated price is never as good as what people are willing to pay for it and what it's selling. What it could sell for. I am curious. Oh, oh, fuck yes. Because I need these to make more big shits. Here's what we're going to do. The money is nice, but the materials for making the important shit that I plan to make later is worth more. Actually, hold on. Review. 20 megasite. 102 Zedrine. 1412 monoxide. Let's review the prices on the minerals, shall we? Because for what I could sell versus for what it would take me to buy those materials anyway. Megasite is currently selling for 5,500 a piece. I said 40, so 55,000, 220,000 ISK for that. Considering it's 102, I said, times up about 1,600. 1,600, 102. 160,000 plus the 220, that's about 380. And the next one was like 14. So 380,000 plus 1,000. It's over by 3 digits. 2, 3. It's 1.1 at the least.
Whether flying long haul or protecting the Republic's complexes, the Lifer Company gives you the boost you need to keep going around the clock.
And then the rest I can mine with very little difficulty. So you know what? It is actually worth the trouble of let's just go and sell it. I need the minerals, I'll buy them. That's fine. Yeah. Money over minerals. And sometimes yeah, you just really have to take the time and figure out the math on this shit
Never forget why
before
you
you
started.
rush into decisions,
Join
or
us.
you'll
Join the
end up
Lifer.
having to pay more later. Back painter. I think standing market order might be in the works for this one. 17.5 for a week. Okay. Stasis web of fires. Shield harder. This I could probably sell instantly. A difference of one. Here's the other thing. There's the other thing. Minimum volume. Sometimes they want a specific. Right. And so immediately. Yep, it's fine. Look at the web of fires. Good details. I could get more out of this one. This is a standing order. So we'll go ahead and sell that one immediately. Yeah. This one, however, put up for a week. That's 30. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Then I'm down to one open market order left. Yeah, I tried doing some buy orders for like the minerals, and I got fulfilled on like 2 of them, and then I got my money back on the rest because nobody wanted to come to Aram and buy and sell their stuff to me. Alright. Explosive shield harder versus ooh, versus oh, wait, cancel. Details versus this one will be the last market order. The rest will be immediate. Yeah, if I can get enough money built up, what I want to do is buy enough Plex to go Omega for um look at 2 of these. 2 months. And then start building up this Omega level skills The thing is, it's going to take for freaking ever to get to that point. But depending on how the market plays out and all that, I may be able to reach that point in a decent amount of time. The other thing I wanted to say about 4 is the where'd he go? Ships, cruiser, Inventar. Sure. A rupture blueprint is 83 million ISK, and I need another 60 to make it work. Change. Okay. I love all the various names people come up with for this game. Alright. Right. Well, space capitalism is fun, but let's go do the other fun thing in this game, and that's kick some ass. We're going to my usual stomping grounds. I'll set it as destination. We'll at least get there part of the way, and then move up from there.
Active.
Oh yeah, I learned very quickly, autopilot is dumb. Autopilot only gets you, like, close to the Stargate, and then you have to, like, hoof it the rest of the way for what counts as hoofing it in a spaceship. It's just better to manual the inputs for jumping to Stargate. So that actually gets you there, and you won't have to wait. So it will prepare the cursor and wait accordingly. So one of the things I have to do whenever I'm in, like, lower security space is be aligned, be selected, be ready to jump.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I've been liking this game way too much. Ever since coming back to it, I'm thinking in the 250-hour range. The only other games I can say I've put that much effort into have been like Quake Live. And arguably Shadowverse, but I wouldn't know. Because I've been playing it on my mobile device, my smartphone. I have no clue if they tracked how much time I put into the game then.
Active.
I don't know. Between I've played both Shadowverse and Gwent, and I'm just kind of burnt out on the card game for the time being. I might come back to it later, though. Speaking of card games, a particular standalone card game was mentioned in a recent video. A standalone card game that I remember someone from my high school having, and how we were dumb teenagers, so we didn't care about the controversy of it. But okay, now for the detour. Actually, doesn't have anything drop off. Oh yes, I had shit to drop off first. We'll fight later. Not them. We are not fighting them. But seeing that game again got me thinking about what I wanted to do as a game idea of taking that system and just completely reskinning it with something a little less controversial, but still in line enough with the mechanics to maybe seem like a sensible reskin instead of a dumb one. I don't know if I'll ever get around to it, so let's go ahead and talk about it.
Request accepted.
You've got your team that's good at dealing with certain kinds of business, technology, weapons, armor, vehicles, other stuff. And those kinds of businesses are out there for people to either go out and actively pursue through negotiation, or take from others who've taken them through stealth or sabotage or something. But otherwise, it basically works the same way. Yes, I named my Rifter Troublemaker. I'm silly. I named my venture Metabee just because it's yellow. It doesn't have missile launchers though. It's unfortunate. You know, metal scraps are good for money, but I like them for titanium. I'm gonna figure out what scrap metal processing. It's probably an Omega level skill because they would do that. Let's review my skill training. Source processing. Yep, scrap metal processing is Omega. Gas cloud. Gas cloud harvesting. Where are gas clouds that can be harvested? Is my question. Low, null, normal, somewhere. Somewhere. Sure. There's still a lot of stuff I need to learn about this game. I have yet to join any corporations or anything. Yeah. I was able to sell the last wreath I made. I need to see if how the prices are looking these days. I mean, I always have an option to sell one. Sell a couple here. Or price it decently. I'm sure I'm just a little bit short. Thrasher, I'm very short. Shuttles. I could make more. I don't want to make too much more though. I say this will be done in time for me to wake up tomorrow. Yeah, screw it. I'll make a ton of them. Because here's the market details. They are buying a metric fuck ton of shuttles at $5 grand a piece, which ain't too bad. I still have some for sale at my home station. Whoever this person is probably pissed off at me. If they know that's me. Does it say? No, it does not say. I hope they are not watching this video. I do not want them to find out that it's me and wreck my shit. spaceship business is serious business. Alright. Yeah, I still have some things for sale. Oh yeah, let's go back for a sec. So that's probably going to expire, no one wants to buy that stuff. The Dramule. I found the blueprint after fighting. I forgot what I thought, and I got the materials to assemble the damn thing, and I have yet to sell it. It is horribly expensive, and if someone can actually use it, I hope they'll be able to make the most of it. Actually, let me double check something. It is currently the market details. It is currently the cheapest option. That was a one-use blueprint too. Yeah, if that sells, I can go get my rupture blueprint and proceed to go do what I want to do. I think when this is over, when I'm done streaming today, what I might end up doing is
Warp drive active.
getting my venture and just do some mining, just to build up some resources. That way. I know I have a mining laser on the freaking cruiser, but that is for I'm in low security space. I want my mining here is to be done as fast as possible, and then I need to get out. And I need to be able to protect my ass just in case. Missile launcher is nice. The drones are helpful. Drones are helpful against light ships. Missiles are also helpful when there's multiple light ships, and helps thin that out a little bit quicker.
Warp drive active.
But these turrets don't really do much except against the big damn ships. My tracking is atrocious. Let's look at my modules here. 2 dual 180mm autocannons with fusion ammo. Good for explosive and some kinetic damage. If they actually hit. Arbalest compact light missile launcher with inferno missiles for good old heat damage. Yeah. How brave are we? I said before I needed to go mining.
Warp drive.
One of the nice things about Othicatlan is the Republic Research Facility bonuses of your shield is better, stasis weapon fire is better, your mining time is better. Oh, I should have checked to see if there's any boosters I could make use of. I have all this crap to use. It's fine. Going to do. Going to set destination. Run the hell back to base. For when I need to run the hell back to my base. Time being. Let's go.
Warp drive active.
Okay. This is how I'm going to protect my ass. The moment I see even one other person in local, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Controls. Blood Raiders? No Blood Raiders. Okay. Deploy the drones. Go kick some ass. Lock onto that son bitch. Raider. The drones will finish off the defacer. It will help me deal with this jackass. Put a paint on them. Let's just go ahead and turn off the auto cannons. They're not hitting worth a shit. The drones are doing better. There we go. There we go. Nice and easy. Drones, come home. We get our loot. Huh. Interesting. Rocket launcher. I might hold on to that one and look up the skill book for it. Yeah, I have everything just kind of extended out because they usually play on the bigger screen. I'm playing it in windowed just so I can keep an eye on chat and other stats on the OBS. Go ahead and reload all while waiting. Okay. Come on. Turn it off. And we get the fuck out of here.
Warp drive active.
I keep my fucking word. I do not stick around. We wait. We're going to try to sweep the system for targets. Thinking. Okay. I want. No, not sure that's this. You jump to the clearest. Jump to the closest.
Warp drive active.
For a moment. Yeah, I've lost one ship in the entirety of my time in the game. And that was one of my ventures, and that was in Mateber. I still don't remember the name of the person who got me there. But it was kind of a shock, and I almost I was almost ready to give up the game right then and there. Yeah, we like that. I'm making a point to try to be as cautious as possible, but sometimes it's boring not to take risks. I've gone into a lawless sector and managed to get back out of it, all in the name of business. But I don't know if it's something I'd risk without being part of a fleet or something, because I don't know. That is the one thing I still need to figure out is on the social end of things, like the corporation and all that. We try talking to people more in this game. I'm gonna go back.
Warp drive active.
Make my peace with getting blown out of the sky on stream. At the end of the day, it's just a game. It's a silly virtual world that I should put my time into. And that's fun. It's okay. But at the end of the day, I really should think a little bit more about what I can accomplish in the real world.
Warp drive active.
Like my cosplay stuff. Yeah, I need to get that cosplay ready for the next time I go to an anime convention. I like the Sailor Moon style outfits and all that, but man, the skirts are so damn short. Look at that one. Instead of salvage. Keep an eye open for the Blood Raiders. I very nearly lost my rupture as I underestimated just how stupid ass powerful they were going to be. It was like down to here in structure. That was an expensive repair bill, but at least I didn't have to replace the ship. Ruptures are stupid expensive, which is why I want to get that blueprint and make my own. We're looking to what else I should make as well. Just to have the blueprint available and use it as towards making money in this game. Let me figure out what's going to be worth it though. Number, fiery. Yeah, no one else is mining that one. To stop the shit. Not close enough. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're lined up, so if anything else happens, change in population, side of pirates, we can get out of here. Alright, so what else is there to talk about? I think on this Tuesday I'm gonna go hang out the Board Game League. I can't afford to pay in. I'll just drop by, and if there's room, I'll play, and if there's not, I will go home. Or I will bring a game for fun, if they will let me set up a game to the side of the league. But apparently they stopped doing this free tables thing, so probably not. Yeah. Honestly, the league concept has just fallen apart because we're not getting people in. We're not getting any new people. We're getting the same people, so it's becoming more of just a paid club. And I guess the one advantage of that is just the familiarity of people we know. And can stay on top of knowing what limits people are okay with and all that. Of cheesing and such. And what's acceptable. But the lack of new players is just, it's not a positive sign for what the group is. Made me in any degree. Everyone else has their little takes and weirdnesses that I can understand, but to say that it doesn't bother me at all would be lying. So I want to find more people out there that are into board gaming or curious about board gaming and get together with those people and then do something just fun in terms of playing games on a periodic basis. No pressure of paying in, no pressure of competition, just fun. Kind of, that's just one of the things I miss. It's this whole thing started because they had to start charging for table usage. They started charging for table usage precisely because um, uh, there'd be people hanging out and they've never bought anything at the store to support it, which is why they have the um, little policy of hello. As long as you buy something at the store of a certain amount, you can get a table rental for free. And you can spend those table rentals um, on renting tables or other things, like there's a sweepstakes thing going on with putting tickets in for a drawing or something. There's like 5 things, and you put your ticket in for a specific thing you want to pull for. And then once they've sold enough tickets, they'll do a drawing for each one. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's the other thing, is using the table rentals for the auction. Unused table rentals can be used as like $1 each towards the auction, the things you buy there, which is nice to have another way to use them. Because what usually happens with our whole table situation is like on Saturdays we have like one person who just makes it a point to run a game every Saturday. So I don't have to worry about using table rentals on my end there. Oop, just gotta turn off the sound of that. Sold. Nice. Oh wait. Any prizes? Okay. Yeah, it's like the store is a place for people to get together, and without the support, it's gonna be hard to do anything. I forgot to turn off the notifications on my phone. Okay. That's fine, I'm almost done with this anyway. But yeah, I think without having the game store, I don't know how else I would have found anyone to play with for tabletop games. I mean, I have like no space to work with here, that's for damn sure. I really not all that comfortable with people coming over um, to the house, especially my no no one is ever allowed in my bedroom. There's a lot of stuff here that's just way too private that I don't want people to see. So so instead, it's just having the game store and meeting there. It's better. But something I wonder about in the future is maybe building a special gaming space. If we ever end up moving or anything,
Warp drive active.
and having a point to get into contact with people, get their information, and just say, "Hey, let's meet at my place, and I set up this game, and we'll play for um, the, the afternoon, evening." I want to be able to do that one of these days, but I know I can't do it here. Between the space and all my stuff, and I don't want people seeing. Okay. So we're going to be ending the stream pretty soon. So here's what's going to happen. I do not have the link for it, but after this stream, I'm going to be watching Henia the Genius and her 3D debut. She's been with Beast Shoujo a year now, so getting to 3D finally, more power to her. I don't really get to watch her all that often, but she seems happier, and I'm just glad she's happier. Things considered. But I will be there to cheer her on, and I encourage anyone else who's gotten to this point in the stream to go and watch her today,
Drive active.
cheer her on. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be 3D myself. It's fine. It's fine. I like kind of my own quiet going and pace and everything. Upcoming content. Pillar game shorts for Here I Stand. Pillar loves tabletop games for Quarter of the Dead Mourner's Call, and the board game short for that. And a special game shorts episode of my entire game collection at a glance.
Drive active.
Um, and we'll just be playing more Mech Warrior um, as well.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Let's figure out what else I can work on as well. I still have this wooden rod that I need to get around to cutting little discs for the stocks for Steam Barons. That might be a video. We'll do all the process and shit later. Okay. Alright. So this has been Pillar Nexus Ancient Gladiator. Thank you very much for watching. Um, if you haven't already, uh, and hopefully if the mod is still up, go check out Henia and her 3D debut. I will be there cheering her on. Alright, thanks very much for watching. This is Pillar Nexus. I will see you next time.